So the FBI comes over to this guy's house for an alleged Facebook post. Sounds like they shouldn't have even been there.
So now the FBI's eavesdropping on our messages?
Obviously, when you post something like that, there are people that monitor that stuff.
Yeah.
In this case, it happened to be the FBI.
The FBI?
That's what I said.
Let's get to the intro. Yeah, what up YouTube? It is your boy J Boogie Boogs, the Puerto Rock that don't stop. Thinking your Snapchats are private? So welcome back to another episode of
Trust Nobody Tuesday,
where we are gonna look at how private your messages that you may send to your wife, your husband, your friends, your co-workers really are. And apparently they are not. So the person that you're speaking to isn't the only individual that's receiving these messages. And you may delete something on Snapchat and think that it's gone, or maybe after 24 hours it disappears, supposedly. Now, nobody's supposed to be eavesdropping on our conversations, especially not the FBI. So we're gonna take a look at a student teacher who sent a snap to one of her roommates and her boyfriend. It was a joke, and maybe an inappropriate joke at that, but I don't think the FBI should have been involved, or maybe they should have been. Point being, how did they even get involved to begin with? So on this Trust Nobody Tuesday, we're gonna look on how safe our text messages and our snaps, any social media platforms really are. And before you send that message, make sure that it's not inappropriate, because the FBI could be listening. Let's watch.
Hello. Hi, I'm Deputy Sean with the Sheriff's Office. Do you happen to have your phone on you?
I do, yeah.
Okay, if you want to hand that to me, please?
Yeah.
She does.
Okay, the reason we're here is, have you been on Snapchat earlier today?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Okay, and so we got a call about a snap. So did you happen to make one today?
I did, yeah.
And what did you say in the snap?
I send a lot of snaps back and forth. I don't know really
Okay.
what this is about.
How about school today? Anything about school today?
It's a lot
She's
about school, I don't know.
So I guess the other question then, who are you sending them on your wall or whatever it's called, or you send it to someone specifically?
I didn't post anything today, if that's what you're, but no.
Okay. Did you send the things to people
I
today?
send like snaps to like my roommate and my boyfriend, that's it.
Okay.
I'm allowed to take pictures of the kids.
Yeah.
So I take pictures of the kids. I took a
Pictures.
picture of one kid because I always tell stories about it.
Yeah.
That's
I can delete it if you want, but I do have a picture of one of the students, but I keep it for like my safe keepings of the kids.
How about, did any of the kids make you mad today?
No.
Nothing about your computer or anything like that?
I had a lesson plan and one of the kids turned off my computer on my lesson plan. I was like, oh, dang, but I never get mad with the kids ever.
What did you snap after that? Did you send out?
No,
Don't lie.
Nothing at all?
no.
Yeah, I mean,
What? I'm so confused.
so what I'm going to show you
It'll
is
refresh your
the
memory.
snap we received.
Oh, yes. But,
Oh yes.
okay, yes. This was a joke, though. But
joke.
yes.
All right.
Did you send-
Could you take a guess on what the joke was that this young lady made? She said that which student should I pew pew? This is the joke that she snapped to whoever she was speaking to.
That was just
She
my,
wildin'.
like, just to like 3 people. Not a private story, but like a private. Like, there's only like 3 people on there. Okay, yeah, I'm realizing that was a bad joke. That was a
Yes.
bad joke. I did not mean it at, like, serious at all. Like, I'm not a violent person. You can ask any of the teachers. I'm very calm. It wasn't meant to be violence in any way.
So I'm going to be honest with you. This is a serious offense, okay?
I know.
Yeah.
How we got it was the FBI, okay?
You heard that?
So you are going to go with us, okay? I do got to process you.
The
Going to stay
FBI.
the night in jail. Okay?
And she's getting locked
crazy.
up.
I know.
I did not mean it to get to this
I know.
far.
I know you
this
didn't,
is
girl.
insane. I made a stupid post on Snapchat. The cops came and they found me. And they're
See?
taking me to jail. It was just a joke. It was a stupid Snapchat. And I'm so sorry.
There are repercussions for your actions. So this student teacher was truly out of pocket. The fact that she had pictures of students on her phone is wild inappropriate, okay? And then these end-to-end encrypted apps that people download thinking that your messages are safe, that nobody's listening. No. You know who is listening? The FBI. So even if you delete it, or in 24 hours, if it erases on its own, they can still retrieve it. But my question is, how did they even get the message to begin with?
All right, bye.
Look at this.
Grab your stuff and come with me. And you have nothing on you.
This is over.
What platform was it on? Like what? Instagram? Okay. But you messed up so bad that what you wrote in it literally flagged the federal government. She did admit to posting the word kill about the teacher. That's not really my call.
You made some pretty nasty posts about one of your teachers. Do you remember exactly what you said in those posts? Okay. So what was the reason for you posting that? I mean,
Of course she was angry.
yeah, probably not a good idea.
I'm failing. Hey, definitely failing. Sorry, Mom.
Pretty high likelihood of it, but we'll discuss it in a few minutes here, okay?
So this student is quickly learning that there are consequences for your actions. She dropped a DM or posted something on IG about she wanted to body her teacher. And oh yeah, it rang on the FBI bat phone. Now, I'm not saying that this is right. It's kind of like an invasion of privacy in a way, and it doesn't matter what platform you're on. IG, Facebook, Snap, even your text messages are not safe from the FBI. Big brother, the government is really listening to our conversations? Really?
The FBI just stuck their fingers into encrypted messages, and here's how. Signal is an encrypted messaging system, and the whole purpose of the app is that no one can read the messages, not even Signal themselves. Yet the FBI just read them anyways. And here's how they did it. When you get a Signal message, your iPhone saves that notification preview inside an internal notification database. Not inside Signal, but inside iOS itself. And Signal doesn't have control over that database, so they can't delete from it. Every incoming message that has ever appeared as a notification is recoverable. Because of this, the FBI didn't need to break Signal's encryption. They just went around them entirely and pulled the data straight from Apple's operating system. And this isn't just a Signal problem. Any messaging app that shows notification previews like WhatsApp, Telegram, and iMessages could leave the same trail. Your phone's operating system has been keeping receipts that your apps don't even know about. And the fix takes about 30 seconds. Go to your iPhone settings, notifications, and show previews. Set it to never. If you don't do that, your encrypted messages aren't really encrypted. They're sitting in a database you didn't know existed.
So that's how the FBI is sneaking through the back door. It doesn't matter if you have Snap, if you have Signal, if you have if you have, what's the other one? Proton, email. Look, anything they want to get into, they can. So what we think is safe and private really is not. Especially there's keywords that will ring the alarm if you use them fast. So be careful. Look, I don't use any stupid or send any stupid messages to anybody. I don't really have anybody to talk to anyway other than my wife. What up, mama? But anyway, you should be careful before you hit that message. Make sure you're not saying anything crazy, please. Writing a message about Bill Gates will get you 4 FBI agents at your front door.
No.
Any attention apartment, Bill Gates?
No.
Good to go. Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's
What the
it.
heck is, dude, this is crazy.
No, you did.
I'm just letting you guys know. I love you guys, right? But you guys got to remember that we are basically at a point in our country where we don't know who's here to help us and who's not here to help us anymore. So I do this because I see it as our future children are gonna basically need help.
FBI is at his
You know
door.
what I mean? They're not gonna have the option of an American dream and like the next 2 generations. You know what I mean? You guys are well set. You guys got your houses for cheap. You know what I mean? You guys are all set. Our generation, they're screwed. And what's going on right now? Everything's getting more expensive. Your gas.
He wrote something about Bill Gates.
Everything. You got your gas. You got your groceries. You got housing. You got everything just continuously going up, and these people's days aren't getting any better.
Right, how old are you? 29?
29.
You have any kids?
I know you
I
are.
am in your generation.
I know.
I don't own a
the
house.
generation. Exactly. My point exact. Why is
Touche.
that? Because the people in power are fucking us.
You're 100% right.
You can't tell me I'm wrong here, but what I see it as is they're sending you guys out as their dogs to do their dirty work, so people that, like myself, who are upset with the government and everything around, not even just the government, banking, pharmaceutical, Hollywood, everything, pushing friggin' OnlyFans on children and everything. Yeah, I'm sick of it. And it's all being pushed by our government and allowed by our government. So us being upset at our government isn't a bad thing, and it's our First Amendment right.
So it doesn't matter if you Snap, IG, FB, Proton, Signal, the FBI can peep everything that you say. And then my man wrote something about Bill Gates. Hey, Bill, SMD. And then the FBI just opened the door. Then they want to know, is he planning on hurting Mr. Gates? And once he said no, they said, okay, we are on our way to the next jerk off who decided to leave a message. And now we got to deal with that too. So the FBI is really listening to everything we say.
To your knowledge, there hasn't been any direct issues coming from myself or my organization individually, is kind of what I'm asking. Like, there's no concern on your guys' end from the FBI that, like, oh, this isn't what he says it is, like non-hate, non-violent, pro-American. I'm just curious because I've done nothing but push that message from day one.
Yeah, that's a fair question. Yeah, so the reporting came to our attention because of the website, and then as we're probably the Instagram page. And then as we looked into it, like whether or not the reporting came in about your pages, we determined the activity to be more of an issue with those using your platform. And I believe what the reporting party that brought it to our attention was trying to illustrate to us was that there were people, coming on your platforms and making these claims. And that's how we saw some of the messages from like your moderators, those people trying to stop it. And that's why, as we looked into it, we are just asking you to proactively, look for these sort of issues. We are not directly talking about the activity that you have undertaken on your social media sites, to answer your question.
Okay, good. That's good. I just, I was actually expecting this one day. I said,
he knew it.
We're getting big on social media. I've done a lot of in-person, where I've come out in person and, march for protecting the children from human sex trafficking. And I was at the NRA gun show talking with a lot of people in Houston, Texas. I said, at first glance, they might get the wrong idea, and I won't be surprised if I get a call or a knock on the door from the FBI one day and just have to explain what we are versus what we really are. So, like I told my wife, I'm not super concerned because I know we're not breaking any laws or spreading any kind of negativity or hate or racial segregation, because we don't, and that's not our goal. I just knew one day if I step in the political sphere, we're going to get a knock on the door and they're going to ask us some questions. So, and I'll answer any questions you guys ever have at any time.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And you pretty much pegged it correctly when you felt like, given the world we live in right now, a lot of information gets thrown around and a lot of things get reported to law enforcement, and we are, obligated to have to run things down and to at least make some phone calls like we're doing right now. And that's kind of where we are. So we appreciate you taking the time talking to us today. And unless you have any other questions or anything you feel we didn't cover, we don't have anything else for you.
Oh, I appreciate the phone call. And like I said, if anything else comes up or you have a question for me, I'm an open book, man. Feel free to call, and I will help out the best I can in any way I can.
Okay. We appreciate your time, Chris.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Wow.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
That was the FBI.
So that's gotta be wild when the FBI calls. I mean, what does that look like on your caller ID? It just says FBI. So this gentleman didn't even make the post. It was people in his rooms. and even his mods were trying to stop it, and it still alerted the FBI enough where they called him. And you heard what old boy said, he had a list. So he was finna call some other people too, okay? You have to be extremely careful. Not even you, because if you have a platform and other people are talking out of pocket, you can get a call from the FBI. So nothing is safe.
I don't think we're safe with the FBI.
Me neither.
So what do y'all think? Are any of the messages that we are sending online, it doesn't matter what platform, safe from the eyes and ears of the FBI, the DEA, the CIA? Any letter boy that's out there could be listening to our conversations. So it becomes, is it really dressed under the we're keeping y'all safe? Or are y'all truly just invading everybody's privacy? I don't know. If you're writing shit that's out of pocket, then yes, you should be held accountable and there has to be some consequences for your actions. Hence tomorrow's video, Wildin' Out Wednesday, we're gonna watch a couple other people who made bad decisions. So if you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe. I do the Trust Nobody Tuesday every Tuesday, where I try to just bring you something that can help in your life just a tad bit. So before you write any wild post or anything anywhere on the internet, make sure you ain't saying nothing too crazy, because you don't want it ringing on the FBI bat phone, you heard? Be safe out there, y'all. 1000.